We're here at our new Superglide facility. This is a 20 by 30 rink size. Even though it's a little small, there's a lot of things that can be done on it. And today I'm going to go over a few things with you. Turning from forward to backwards. It's one of the basic moves, but there's a lot of different ways to do it. There's a 2-foot turn, which is the one I just did here. A 2-foot turn is bending the knees, staying up straight, rising up over the ball of the foot, and then bending the knees again. Whenever you turn backwards, your head has to stay in the up position. If you're leaning forward as you go into a turn, when you turn backwards, the weight of your head will throw you forward. So whenever you're doing a turn, your body is straighter. So it's bend, rise up, bend. The first thing that turns in a turn is your head. Your head turns first, then the hips and feet follow. If your head doesn't turn and your hips don't turn, you're not going to be turning all the way around. So the first thing you do, turn your head and upper body, then twist the hips. And the main point is being on the ball of the foot when you do that turn. Because if the blade doesn't, if you don't rise up, the blade will get caught. And that's called catching an edge. So you rise up on the ball of the foot and then come down. If you look at my feet, that's what's happening. Bend, rise up, bend. Always bending afterwards to give yourself a good, secure position. Another way to turn backwards for hockey players is the Mohawk. This is the most common way. You're going to be shifting your weight from your right foot to your left foot, moving your upper body first. Right foot, upper body, left foot, step down, then you're in position. Left foot, right foot, step down, in position. Always facing the play. When you do a Mohawk, you want to keep your feet close together so you have more of a stance when you're done with it. If you step wide, you won't have any way to pick up speed after you do your Mohawk. So after your Mohawk, your feet are ready to do a good solid push to go backwards. Because that's very important, is the speed. Everything in hockey is always speed. So it's right foot, Mohawk, step down, power, crossover. And that's another way to turn backwards for hockey players. Now that we've gone through turning, now you have to know what to do after you turn, and that's the back crossover. The best way to learn the back crossover is standing in one position, bending your knees, and balance and shift your weight from one foot over to the other foot, and then step in. Standing still doing this at home is just as easy. One, over, in. When I do transfer my weight, everything is over that foot. So this foot can lift up easily. So I'm not stepping over and having my weight between 2 feet, so now I'm stuck. So a good crossover begins with shifting the weight 1, 2, 3. Then the other direction. 1, 2, 3. Then it starts off backwards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back and forth, practicing both at the same time. I'm doing everything here in slow motion so you can see my feet and correctly understand what I'm doing. Push, cross, step in. Push, cross, step in. The biggest problem with hockey players is they don't learn that first push. It's a push, cross, step in. Push, cross, step in. The power you generate from that push is going to be all the difference in the world in your crossovers. When they're done in a circle, the more you step in, the faster you're going to go. So you reach in and pull the legs through. Reach and pull. If you're doing them here, okay, you'll see a lot of kids doing this, making a lot of noise, not going to get any faster. Power is what you want. Power. Pull through. Pull through. And there's some tips about the backward crossovers. Now we'll get into a little bit of stick handling. Stick handling should be done at the heel of the stick. That's where you have the most control. Stick handling in the beginning, if you're standing still, can be done on the right, then in your center, and then on your left. Trying to get a full motion around your body. When you're doing this, you want to try and pick up speed. If you can make it look like a blur, you're doing it right. Now we'll get into a little bit of shooting. One of the main shots in hockey is the wrist shot. The wrist shot starts at the heel of the stick. When you draw the puck back, you pull it back behind your back leg for the most power. The puck will roll across your stick, it'll lift, and then at the end you snap your wrist over. The most important part is that snap. And wherever you point, that's where the puck's gonna go. So when we pull our puck back, then we fire. Pull the puck back, fire. That's the wrist shot. The most exciting shot in hockey is the slap shot. The slap shot, the most important thing is practicing at the right height. If you go in your backyard and you shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck over and over again, you're gonna get a good shot. But when you go to the ice rink, you're gonna shoot the puck and miss because you're 3 inches higher. So when you practice on a super glide system, you're practicing at the correct height, and that's what gives you the advantage. The slap shot, again, the puck starts at the heel of the stick, and you follow through at the end with pointing to where you want it to go. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully these tips will develop some really good hockey players out there. If you need any information on the Super Glide systems, please visit globalsynthetiциce.com.